Hi, I'm TakiyahLouise. Thanks for clicking through to view this video. Today is an exciting day for me. I'm happy to report that it is an upper body day. So I worked my back, chest, and arms, and even my abs, because I did include that in this time. I didn't forget it. And I'm happy to report that I upped the weight on all the machines except for one. And I feel really good about that. I feel like going at this rate, I will be able to become stronger at a more faster pace. Whereas before, when I was lifting weights, getting to know the machines, I was just going at not the lightest weight possible, but a moderately light weight so that I didn't injure myself, because even now, I'm afraid of hurting myself on these machines, because even though when I did have shin splints, I did recover after about a week, but still, like, muscle aches and everything, I don't want to invite that into my life. So I was definitely playing it safe. And now I'm getting a little bit bolder with now that I've used the machines a couple times. I'm going in and upping the weight on them. Like on Monday when I did my lower body day, I upped the weight on everything except for one machine as well. And it's these curling motion machines. It was the leg curl that got me. I stayed at 37.5 pounds. And then today it was the bicep curl. I stayed at, how much was the bicep curl? The bicep curl was just 25 pounds. So I got an alert here, just a second. Sorry about that. So the bicep curl, I ended up staying at 25 pounds, but everything else that I did, I upped the weight. And I started off on the lat pull down machine, and I'm sorry the footage for that was not very, very good because the light kind of made it a little dark in the gym. But I upped that from, I think it was 62.5 last time, up to 75 pounds. And I did, it was definitely a challenge. I worked my hardest on that towards the last, like probably the last 3 reps of each set was like when it was the toughest for me. And even so, I do 4 sets, and I do 10 reps each. But on the very last set, I could only do 9. And that was even after pausing and trying again like a couple times. And I could still only get that one more. I couldn't get the final 10th one, but I got 9. So I was happy about that. And then on the chest press machine, I upped that to 50 pounds. I believe it was 37.5 before. And on the chest press machine, there's like 2 ways that you can hold the handle. You can hold it front ways like this, or you can hold it up. And I find that when you do the holding it up, it is much harder to do in that situation. But I still managed to get all 4 sets done at 50 pounds. So I was happy about that. And I switched, like I would do like for the first set, I did it like this way or this way, I don't remember. But then for the second set, I reversed it. And then I did the same thing on the last 2 sets, because I filmed the first 2 sets for my long form videos and then the last 2 sets for my short videos. So I did manage to do all sets at 50 pounds for each rep. And then on the seated row, now last time I left off at, I think I was doing 50 on the seated row. And this time I did 75 for the first set. But then I was like, I can do more. I felt it in my bones that I could go a little harder. So I upped it to 87.5 pounds. And I had to do 9 reps of each set. And towards, again, the last like 2 to 3 reps of each set, it was more challenging, but I still did manage to get all of the reps done for the sets that I did. So I was happy about that. And at 87.5 pounds. Next time I might try to see if I can go a little higher. And I think the next weight is 100, but that might be too much for me. And I might just have to back down to 87.5 pounds, which would be fine. And then for the seated overhead press, that one I had done previously. I think it was 37.5 pounds. And then this time I went up to 50 pounds. And this one was another one where you can grip it like this or like this on the thing. And I find that when you grip it this way and you push up, it's much more challenging than to do it like closed closer to your face and up. I don't know why that is. I don't know if it works different muscles when it does that or what, but I find it much more challenging. But I did end up finishing all of those out at 50 pounds. So again, happy about that. Then this darn bicep curl machine. Now, I don't know the exact weights from memory that it goes up, but I think it's like 25 and then 37 and a half and then 50. Now, tell me why I tried to say, let me pop it on 50 and see what I can do. I couldn't do nothing. And then on 37 and a half, I couldn't do nothing on that either. So I went back down to 25 pounds and I ended up getting all of those done. And the toughest part for me with the bicep curl is where you have to lean forward and then pick up the bar to begin to curl it up. That's like the most challenging part to get started, because you're dipping down low in the front, and then you come up to the position where you start to actually curl it, and then you go from there. Then that part's easy. But yeah, I couldn't lift the bar from any position, when it was 50 or 37 and a half, but 25 felt comfortable. So that's what I did. And I don't know, the same thing with the leg curl. I just don't have the strength for these. I guess they're like the pulling motions. I need to work on that. And I guess the only way for me to work on that is to keep using these machines and to go from there. So that's what I'm going to keep those definitely in my rotation. And that's just like a mental note to work on those things and try to increase the weight whenever you can, because that'll mean you're getting stronger, and then also it'll make you stronger. So, and then on the tricep extensions, I think last time I did 37 and a half pounds, and this time I was able to up this to 50 pounds. And that's the machine where you hold up and then you push down. Pushing motions, I'm fine with. So I upped that to 50 pounds, and I did that for 3 sets. The first set I did 9. Looks like the second set I only did 8. And then I went again, when I started doing my short videos, I did 50 pounds at 9. And then I went to do my second set, and that's where everything broke down. I only got 3 reps at 50 pounds. And that was like, I completely ran out of gas after that third one. And then I had to drop the weight down to 37 and a half pounds for the last 6. And even then I had to like chunk it down into like smaller. I think I did like 2 by 2. So I did two reps, and then I paused, and then I did my other 2 reps, and I paused, and then I did the final 2 reps to get the 6 in. I don't know. Like for the first 2 sets of the tricep extension, I felt really strong. I was like, oh yeah, this is awesome. I can do this. And then that second one where I dropped 1, and then then I came back to do the shorts. I started off strong again, then just ran out of gas. So that's definitely something that I'll again start on 50 pounds next time to see if I can kind of push it for the last set to see how many more I can do in terms of the 50 pounds. And then I finished up on the crunch machine. And last time when I used this machine, I said that I had to kind of scoot my butt back off of the seat to get the full range of the crunch. And I did that as well. And I started off, I don't remember, I think the last time when I did it, it was 75 pounds. And this time I upped it to 87 and a half pounds for the first set, and I did 12 of those. And then I was like, well, it's not easy, but I feel like I can do more. So then I upped it to 100 pounds, and I did 100 pounds on the last 3 sets. And that was good. I was starting to feel like I was getting some activation in my abs, and I was starting to feel something there. So I feel like 100 pounds is going to be where I sit on this crunch machine, because I don't think it goes, I think there's like maybe 2 or 3 more, like 3 or 4 more weights below 100, and I don't remember what they are, but yeah, so there's not much more on that machine to do. but sitting at 100, I felt like that was pretty good. So overall, I had a real, and then I got on the treadmill, and when I went to the gym today, it was completely dead. I had it completely to myself, which is kind of cool. And I got to use, when it came time for me to do my cardio, I got to use the brand new cardio treadmill, the brand new treadmill that they have. The only thing is, the treadmill, when I got on it, I just pressed the green button for go. And that is an automatic timer for 30 minutes, and then it shut off on me after 30 minutes. And the guy that kind of like runs the gym, he came over and he's like, did it just shut off on you? I was like, yeah. And then he explained to me that it's just the way it's set up. If you press the green button, that it'll shut off after 30, it'll shut down after 30 minutes, give you a 5-minute cool down, and then you'll be done. But if you want it to run, like I do 45 minutes at a time, you have to actually go in and program it at first. So I ended up programming it for like the last 15 minutes, and then I finished up. But that was good to know. But yeah, it's like a brand new machine, and it looked kind of high tech, and I liked walking on it. It was very smooth. So my walk was enjoyable, and like the main piece where the computer and everything had like a nice little area so I could prop my phone up, so it sat up a little higher. I don't have to look down as far as like when I use the other treadmills. But I think that one's going to be in high demand, but I'll try to use that one whenever I can, because it's nice to use something new. So I finished out my 45 minutes, and then now I came out here and I'm just telling you guys about everything. But yeah, overall, I was excited about this arm day, and I hope to continue to improve. So yeah, thanks for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Anything you do is greatly appreciated. Remember to be a good human, and until the next video, take care.